Alright guys, we are gonna be playing Trials of Cold Steel, The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel. Alright, this is my third attempt at recording this damn video. Let's get it done this time. Alright, so just making sure everything is good for this recording. We are going to bring down the game volume a little bit, that way you guys can hear me. Okay. This should be good. We'll try and save this setting for future videos, as we are going to make a series out of this. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. I've already played through some of it, so there's going to be some stuff that aren't surprises for me. We are going to be starting a new game on normal. So we may skip through some of the stuff. Not really skip through it because I still want to get the full story experience, but we're going to try and take the fastest route possible on stuff that doesn't necessarily matter. You'll see this at the beginning here, once this starts up.
No use! I can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
Guys, this story is really heavy on the story. While characters are talking, I will not be talking. I would like you guys to enjoy the story as much as I'm going to be paying attention and enjoying it as well. It should be a good time. It's like something you can get invested in.
This is awful. What happened here?
Terrible.
can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try. We're not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Green, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Yes, sir! All right, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood!
Okay, so this is going to display the controls and how to save. I'm already familiar with it, so we'll be okay.
Here they come.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it! Bring it on!
Okay.
My turn!
Alright, so the combat in this game is pretty cool. You got crafts, which are basically skills. That'll use what you see down there, the CP. You'll see HP at the top, EP in the middle, CP at the bottom. These will use CP. It's good to use these, but at the same time, you want to build up your CP so you can use S-crafts, which are your specials. Those are really, really good for taking out big groups of enemies or doing single target damage on a boss, things of that nature.
Alright.
So, and if you want to skip your turn, all you got to do is hit move and then just not move anywhere. Which is what we're going to do on a couple of these until we get to this girl here. Because, like I said, we want to try and get through this as quick as we can. And these battles don't mean anything. So, we're just going to let her do her thing.
Let's see you live through this! Plasma Storm! Lights out for them! Good work!
Alright.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
Right. Alright. So, trying to avoid as much as we can, we want to skip around this guy. Okay, we got another enemy coming up here. We kind of back off him a little bit. Wait for him to turn around.
Here they come.
Okay, so if you swing your sword at him, sometimes you can stun him, and if you stun him, you will be able to avoid the battle completely. So I don't really want to use up any more of my CP.
It's my turn.
There's not as many enemies in this battle anyway. Okay, that was just explaining that when an enemy misses, if you're in range of that enemy, you get a counter attack upon them missing. That was what's called a link attack. Your characters are linked together, so right now, like, Rain and Reen are linked together. I think that's her name, or Sarah. Sarah and Rain are linked together, so they can do follow-up attacks. If they get critical hits, or they just use a type of attack that's strong against a specific enemy.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Okay, and that is my waifu, just so you know. I don't care if she has a little bit of a man voice. It's still my waifu. Okay, that guy got out of our way, which was really handy for us. Okay, these things are rest points and save points. Right now we don't really have to save. Actually, I think you could save anywhere. Yeah, you can save at any point in time, so those are really just rest points. Okay, now we'll get into the actual real battle of this tutorial.
Where are we?
This must be Corellia Academy. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There!
Those are...
The railway guns. They're enormous.
Damn. How did they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor!
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Ugh, we don't have time for this. We need to take these things out fast.
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap. I welcome all challengers.
Okay, so this is the real battle. Now, I've already used hers special, so we need to build hers back up again. The best way to do that is just by attacking. Reen is already at 200 CP, so what we can do with him is use crafts, and we can go over to S-Craft and use Flame Slash.
Gavel on my blade.
Right.
Okay, so that did a buttload of damage. Now, this girl has hers available too. The Aztecs are ready at 100 CP. Reen happened to be at 200, so he did a better S attack. We're gonna be fine with just using it again on all these characters. If you hit S during like anybody's attack, even an enemy's attack, you can activate S breaks, as you can see on this menu here. So I can activate Gaius's Calamity. Okay, so that just about took this guy out. Okay, got a counter, which took that guy out. Alright, now we need to go after this guy.
Leave it to me.
This guy's about to cast. This is gonna do a lot of damage, but it shouldn't kill us. Shouldn't even come close to killing us. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now that we've used all our CP, now crafts are unavailable until I get enough for more usage. I can use stuff, like I can use Flame Tongue.
My turn.
I could use different arts. I could use Judgment Bolt. Because these use EP instead of CP.
Here we go.
Okay, but for the sake of time,
Go.
it's gonna be best to just attack.
Okay.
Here we go.
Until we build up some CP, that is. Okay, so we got Reen stunned now. Actually, we got Gaia stunned. My mistake. So that's when things start getting a little more dicing. We don't want our guys to be stunned. Stunned is bad. Okay, so she's got her Plasma Storm ready again. We're gonna go ahead and use it.
Let's see you live through this. Plasma Storm!
Okay, so that did 10,000. Alright, he's got some CP now.
Second form. Gale. Go.
And one for me. Leave it to me. Now.
Okay, so the rest of this is really just gonna be attacking until he's dead.
Too slow.
There we go.
Our own path.
Easy peasy. Okay, so I said that these battles don't matter because this is kind of a tutorial type area that you'll get here in the game eventually, but this is not where the story starts, thankfully. Because all my characters were level 49.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't.
And there you go. There is the prequel, or rather the tutorial that'll teach you how to play the game, as well as tell you like how, or show you how epic the game actually gets. Because this game is pretty slow to start off, so them starting it out like that, showing you what the game kind of turns into halfway through, is a really nice touch in my opinion. Now we get introduced to all of our characters. This is Gaius Warzel, Eustace Alberea, ones that are my head's covering anyway, Laura, Toa Herschel. Okay, and then all these guys that they're showing are just going to be minor characters. I mean, they're major to the story, but minor overall. This is such a freaking beautiful game. Yo guys, this being the first episode, would you please let me know if you are hyped about seeing more of this game? If you're interested in the story, if you're more interested in the combat, if you're more interested in hearing what I have to say about the game, if you've already played it yourself or if you've already watched somebody else play it. Yeah, just let me know down in the comments why you're here. You say, I'm here for the squid, I'm here for the game, I'm here for the story. Five months earlier, on the outskirts of the capital, Heimdall, Western Erebonia. Some of these names I'm going to have trouble pronouncing. And that's okay. There's so much voice acting in this game, they'll probably tell me eventually. Like, I think this Bereahard via Keldic, I think they actually announced that. But I think I said those correctly.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Bereahard via Keldic.
There we go.
The next stop is Trista.
Trista.
We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Almost there.
We almost there, buddy.
Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it. Wow.
Trista. Oh, this game is so frickin' beautiful.
Are those Lino flowers? Never seen so many all blossoming at once. I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it.
Ouch.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town, though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates. Anyway, I should get going. I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
I totally forgot to ask her name.
Oh well.
Oh well. I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right, though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. There even enough to make a class? That orbment they sent with the uniform is pretty strange, too. It sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment, that's for sure. Guess there's no point in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy is on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Okay, so this is where the game actually starts, but it doesn't truly start. What it does is it lets you get used to all the menuing, running around, what kind of stuff you can and can't do with different NPCs. You can confirm your current story objective by pressing the square button. That's good information. So we push square, and it does absolutely nothing. Well, it tells us down at the bottom there, head to Thor's military academy, but let's see. Start is our map. Like you can rotate, you can zoom in and out. So the red exclamation is where we want to get to. Let's see, what other buttons do we got here? So you can zoom in and out on your character. You can left face and right face with left and right on the D-pad, apparently. I don't know how that's useful. I'm guessing if you just want to face like a certain direction. But considering it only works for left and right, I don't see how that's really handy. Shoulder buttons. So I can get turbo mode. So this game had an automatic turbo function in it, apparently. And it might be because these are, I don't want to say they're remakes, they might be remasters of the PS3 versions of them. I don't know if the turbo function was available in that one or not. I'm guessing not. So this might be for people who are like replaying through if they want to go super fast. We're not going to be using that unless we're replaying a part that we already played or something like that. Oh, what is this?
Oh hey, it looks like there's even a little park here. Seems like the perfect spot to catch a breather, what with all these shops around. Huh? Why is she sleeping here? Is she a new student? She's got the uniform and all. The ceremony's going to be starting soon. Maybe I should wake her up.
Guess I better go.
She's sure a strange one, like a stray cat or something. If she's headed to the school, I'd say that's my cue to pick up the pace.
Okay, so we just met another character. We'll learn more about her later. Looks like we can talk to really any NPCs. I'm sure we can. It gave us the option to go in there, so I'm sure we can go in there. Looks like we could talk to anybody and everybody that we see, which is pretty in depth for an RPG of this caliber. I mean, you could do that in other games as well. Most NPCs would just tell you some random crap that didn't matter. But usually you get a game like this, like full 3D, and you can't. There's like certain NPCs that you can't talk to. Like even in Fire Emblem, Three Houses, which I play quite a bit, You can't really do that there. There's certain NPCs that you can't talk to. They're just kind of there for decoration. But this one seems to let you do a whole lot. Like I said, it's very, very, very heavily story driven. Oh, we got another cutscene.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Thank you, Klaus.
There's my waifu.
I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady. Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part. That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
Okay, so as I was saying before we were cut off, this game is very heavily story driven. So being able to talk to different NPCs, getting more pieces of the puzzle, in terms of the overall story as a whole, it seems like it's going to be what this game is all about. And from the bit that I've played of it, that really is what it's about. So this will be perfect for a series. Like I said, down in the comments, if you guys are here for the squid, tell me I'm here for the squid. If you guys are here for the gameplay, I'm here for the gameplay. If you guys are here for the story, I'm here for the story. Yeah, and if you guys want to drop a like on it, I would greatly appreciate it. That'll show me that at least even just one person is interested in me continuing this series. I know I don't have many subscribers. This is my first video that I am recording, but I think we can make a good series out of this, and maybe this one won't even be popular. Maybe it'll pick up steam later on, maybe not. Either way, we're gonna see how this one does. I have other games that I'm wanting to play on YouTube as well, but this is one that I've been wanting to scratch off my bucket list and been wanting to play. Even in my free time. I just haven't had time because I've been trying to work on content creation. Hey, let's kill two birds with one stone, right? So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you made it to the end, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/ChronoSquidX. Link will be down in the description below. Thank you guys. You're amazing.